Johansson Realty with another episode of the JR Show. So, really excited to talk today. Well, first of all, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch this. We really appreciate your time. If there's anything that we can do for you with regards to real estate in Minneapolis, we'd love to help you. We're here to serve and support you at the highest level possible. So please let us know if you have any questions. Just please respond to this video. But I'm really excited today because I wanted to talk about an article that I read in Finance and Commerce about the Green Homes program. And this program is basically that's a program to develop affordable housing in North Minneapolis. The goal was to build about 100 houses on vacant lots in North Minneapolis over the course of 5 years. They built 17 last year. Their goal is to build 45 more over the next 2 years. I've been in a number of these homes. They're beautiful homes. They're really nice. They are subsidized through Minnesota Housing, and I think they got some grants too through some nonprofits. I just wanted to kind of talk about how that changes, North Minneapolis, how that affects the market. So, if you know a little bit about Minneapolis or about, the real estate market in Minneapolis, is that there's a lot of new development for new construction homes in South Minneapolis and, Longfellow neighborhood especially, Southwest Minneapolis, Linden Hills and the Edina areas, Armitage and Kenny. We see a lot of new construction there. So that's good. There's a lot of people that want a bigger house that's a more open floor plan, a 2-story home, versus some of these Cape Cods that are, a little bit smaller, a little bit more boxy. They don't have, the nice open kitchens. So, what's been happening over the last 5 years is that, a lot of developers or homeowners or investors have, bought these houses, torn the houses down, or went down to the foundation and put up a new house, and that's great because it's changing the landscape. It's giving, it's putting a product out that the market wants. The market's seeing value in those homes, and it's also happening, in Northeast Minneapolis. We're seeing that there too. Now the issue with North Minneapolis is that, there's not as much demand there, for a number of different reasons, and we could talk about that, a whole nother time. Part of it is that, not as many people want to live over there. It's just a higher crime area, and people are just, in the community are doing whatever they can to, change that. And we sell a lot of houses up in North Minneapolis. We did a lot just a couple years ago, and I worked up there a lot when I was in construction. I really loved that area. So when I see new developments go up, I'm really happy about that. Now the one thing though is that they're only being built because they're subsidized. It doesn't make economic sense right now for a builder to go in there and build unless they're getting, the profit basically from the government or from a nonprofit to make this happen. And I'm all for subsidies. I'm all for, bringing in those community new homes, because when you do put a new home on a block, it can change that block. It can change the neighborhood, and plus it's going to bring people over there. So I think it's a good thing. But if you're buying over there, and if you're looking, if you're thinking about buying, you just have to remember that. You just remember that, there's new developments going on not because the market itself is saying, hey, this is where people want to live. A part of it is because the market and the government want to drive development in there, where versus in Longfellow or in Southwest Minneapolis or Northeast Minneapolis, there's not as much of that intervention, or there aren't any subsidies on those lots. I mean, everything's kind of subsidized in a way if you really want to get technical about some things, but that's more of a market driven thing, where this is more of let's try to get people into this community, let's try to get some good homes, and let's try to bring up the values of these homes. So I just think is a really interesting article. I think it's something that you should consider if you are interested in purchasing a new construction home and if you're interested in living in North Minneapolis. So, give us a call if you guys need anything. Like I said, we're here to serve and support you. We take our clients and our career very seriously. We love Minneapolis. That's our focus. And, we want to make this a great experience for you when you're buying a house. So, yeah, thanks again for tuning in. If you guys have any questions about this, feel free to shoot us a call or email back, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks.